Hello, folks, and welcome to the Wrestling Mayhem Show, April Fools. And to my right, Tony Kincaid. I am Toddy Tondera. So happy for you to be here with me, Tony.
I'm glad I'm here too.
Making his way to the ring, he's fighting out of East New York. He is old enough to know better, young enough to not give a damn, especially about a parking chair. This is Shotgun Adam!
And Tony, what we have here is very typical of outsiders from Pittsburgh. My man is a transplant here, recently moved to the city of Pittsburgh, and as you can see by his jersey, he is from New York, as he says.
And his opponent.
So this parking chair deal, he doesn't quite get it.
I mean, it's not that hard. Chair's there. Don't interfere.
Out of 829 Industry Street, a.k.a. the Warehouse, by way of the shop and 880 Dottie Block. He is Pittsburgh made, Pittsburgh paid, and internationally laid. This is the King of Pittsburgh, M.V. Young.
And a little bit of background info out of these two gentlemen, Tony. Now, both of these individuals used to come from the city of New York. So these two came up into the business together. And, well, one is from Pittsburgh, but one is from New York. And despite their history, one is just a transplant here.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a transplant, but you got to respect the notion that you take when you come to the city. If I was going to move to New York City, oh, that was good of him. He gave money to Bradley. Now Bradley doesn't have a chair. That's even better.
April Fools, Bradley. You thought you were going to have a chair, and you do not.
No, and that's actually...
We don't either.
No,
so,
no. I guess
yeah.
Chairs are pretty hard to come by in the city of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, independent wrestling, aren't
they?
Well,
in independent wrestling, Pittsburgh independent wrestling. Yeah. I mean, it's twofold.
And so MV Young instructing Shotgun Adams. This is what a parking chair can be, and you just don't move a man's parking chair.
I mean, I haven't called a lot of MV Young matches, but I do know one thing about MV Young. You have to put a chair in front of him, and he's going to figure out an interesting way to use it.
Oh!
Tell Shotgun's not putting his full force in it. I don't think he was expecting this early.
Well, I'll tell you what, you move the King of Pittsburgh's parking chair out front. He's not going to come in exactly happy to this one, Tony.
No.
God.
Strikes are just brutal.
Well, also, everybody knows the King of Pittsburgh, MV Young, is a hardcore Pittsburgh Pirates fan. So that eye black, that New York's Mets jersey, that's going to have some extra animosity. But wait a second here. Shotty tried to pick him up, blocked, kicked over the chair, big suplex.
Of course, the Pirates were able to take 2 of 3 from the Reds, come back to 500. Big Pirates fan myself. Oh. I know the Mets did take the opening series. It looks like MV Young is trying to take a pound of flesh in this opening contest.
Oh, my goodness, I think more than just a pound, Tony, but...
maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe
we'll
several.
See.
These chops are vicious, Toddy.
Shot there, but again, these two both have been together in the New York independent wrestling scene over the years. Both of these have ties to T2T Brooklyn. Once upon a time, MV Young was a teacher at T2T Brooklyn before the creation of 880 Wrestling. So this isn't these two first rodeo together.
And you can tell that by Shotgun Adams blocking right there into that atomic drop right on the head of the chair, I mean, that'll break a tailbone.
Yeah, you had mentioned you have not seen or not had the opportunity to call a lot of MV Young matches.
I've seen plenty. I haven't called them.
Right. From an outsider looking in, what do you think about the King of Pittsburgh?
I think the King of Pittsburgh has earned the moniker. He is a tough SOB, and I say that with all due respect. I do have an issue. I love Shotgun Adams' energy coming in from this. Sometimes I think that MV Young wants to wear Pittsburgh on his back, and sometimes you need to just put your opponent away. It is a strength and a weakness for the King, and the King don't miss often, but when he does, it's usually because he has Pittsburgh front and center on his mind.
Trying for that suplex. Got the KOP up, reversal, big suplex back from the KOP.
Suplexed him so hard, he broke the chain off.
Yeah. I mean, that's real gold. That's a heavy clasp. Fireman's carry position. Of course, MV Young is the... Oh, well, I guess we're swallowing the whistle here on April Fool's Day.
I mean, it is a Pittsburgh parking chair match. If a parking spot's involved, are there any rules?
But Shotgun Adams parks a low blow into the chairs of MV Young. But MV Young, the reigning hybrid wrestling champion, the reigning Fest wrestling champion, comes in here well established, not only in the warehouse, but in independent wrestling. And I think there's a bit of professional jealousy from Shotgun Adams to MV Young. I mean, they may have started the same place, but not so much right now.
Well, especially when you come into Pittsburgh, you want to be known as a big deal in the city you come in on. If you're coming in with someone that you have had history with and they are up front of you in the pecking order, so to speak, that's going to piss you off. And I don't know if I'm allowed to swear, Sorg, you're going to have to tell me, but let me tell you this. It's going to piss anyone off to see anyone in front of them in pro wrestling. Chaos is a ladder in this industry. You got to climb it.
Oh, talking about climbing. Shotgun drop kick from the top rope by MV Young.
And thank you, MV, for answering if I could swear or not. When he dropped the F this loud and proud. And that is Pittsburgh born, Pittsburgh bred. He is throwing these strikes. There's fury involved. And the fact that we are now going to look at the replay right now, are trying to get to the replay. Now, maybe we'll get to it later. Shotgun Adams going for that clothesline, though.
Duck under, German suplex. He's has a tight grip around the midsection. Adams and German suplex number 2. And I think, Tony, all three friends are coming to the party for the... Oh, I thought he was going for the trios.
Oh, reversal.
Trying to break that grip. There we go. Number 3.
Allegheny, Ohio, Monongahela, the Three Rivers suplexes connect. And I don't know if anyone's ever called them that, but I just did. You're welcome. Setting up a chair again. What is MV thinking?
Not good, whatever.
No, it's bad, whatever it is.
And Shotgun notices that, puts all his weight in his feet, and again, fireman's carry with that eye black on. I think he's his little with these bright lights. I think that's helping him right on the back of the neck. Senior official George Ross with a 2 count.
And you can see the frustration right now coming out of Shotgun Adams. He thought he should have put this away with that fireman's carry into that neck breaker. Right, the neck across the knee, back of the head. I mean, that's a concussion. That's a risky venture for anyone who's eating it. Shotgun thinks he should have won. Tenacity of MV Young to stay in this matchup.
Well, I think, Tony, we have a 3rd chair. Well, that's not traditionally we use for a parking chair.
This is actually a debate amongst Yinzers. Would you count an umbrella chair as a parking chair? I argue no. That's for rich folks.
Yeah,
so,
I would say the same thing.
Yeah. And Shotgun's dropping the straps.
Oh, full steam ahead. Oh, caught the knee.
Oh my God.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a parking chair that's moved a couple of feet.
Shotgun Adams' teeth also moved a couple feet deeper into his mouth. What the hell was that? Killed him. Metaphorically.
Of course, Shotgun Adams, recently down here, moved to Pittsburgh in a brand new territory. And what more of an introduction to the Pittsburgh wrestling scene than being in there with MV Young.
He's blocking this. Oh my God.
Oh, back first. but so much is taken out of Shotgun
We got
that
a
he can't
replay.
make the cover here.
Here's the attempt at the knee, running in, blocked, caught. Pinfall above us.
Two
George
count.
Rush just said no, 2. Shotgun's still getting really frustrated. Ty, did you hear what Shotgun just said? He said, who the hell is this guy? I don't think he got the forward scouting report on what MV has been since he left New York to come back home.
Yeah, Shotgun Adams. This isn't the MV Young
wait a
that you
minute.
remember. Oh, goodness. This is not going to be the MV Young that we remember either.
Looking for something out of Pillman's handbook.
Oh! No one's going to Pillmanize the KOP. Chair to the face. Plug and play here. Setting it up for the Pittsburgh. Punch! Oh, my God! Cover 2, and you're going to need a spatula to peel him off the mat.
The King of Pittsburgh, MV Young!
Look at that chair, Tony. It's folded up like a sardine can under the weight of Shotgun Adams.
I mean, you get dropped on your body like that with that much force. A chair's not going to help you. I'm amazed Shotgun is still trying. He's trying to get back up. He wants to still fight.
Trying.
Respect to the guy for wanting to fight. But you eat the Pittsburgh chair across the back of anything, you're out.
Well, MV Young was not April Foolsing around this evening.